August 12th, 2024. Family, 1300. Today has been so much fun. I was on the helm and lookout this morning, and we had this thing called Special C Detail. It just means you have more stuff to do. My job was to use a sound-powered telephone to communicate the positions of different objects back to the bridge. They would use those to calculate our position. It was actually a lot of fun. That finished around 1000, and I've just been hanging out since then. The next thing I have isn't until 1500 to 1630, and then I think I'm off until 2000 to 2400. We had gyros for lunch, and it was so good, and we had really good pasta salad with it. We are also allowed to just wear our Sperry's and our crew neck sweatshirts around. You're also allowed to sleep any time after 1600, as long as you aren't on duty. 1750. We had a training this afternoon and learned how to use the fire hoses and fight fires. Then we learned how to patch pipes too. We should get to climb tonight during our watch, but I'm not sure how high because there are some restrictions for during the night. During watch is pretty much the only time you climb, and I think all my division's watch times are at night, so I probably won't get to climb to the top. Mess cook is definitely the worst duty because it goes all day from 0500 until you clean up dinner. We have that Wednesday and Thursday, and we have watch from 4 to 8 in the morning, and Friday from midnight to 4. The week will be a ton of fun, but probably pretty tiring as well. I also hear we might not get Liberty in New London as expected due to timing. August 13th, 2024, 11:30. Our watch last night was pretty boring, and we didn't get to climb at all. It was also kind of cloudy too. But at the very end, it cleared up, and I have never seen so many stars in my life. You could even see the coloring from the Milky Way. It was so cool. This morning, we put some of the more of the sails up, and I got to climb to untie the sails. We had tacos for lunch, and it was amazing. Steak, shrimp, and all the toppings you could want. And we had churros for dessert. They also have snacks on the mess deck, too. Tons of kind of granola bars, peanut butter chocolate, and the cherry chocolate cashew kind too, and fruit snacks. We have watch tonight from 4 to 8, so hopefully we'll get to climb then. And we have mess cooking tomorrow, but I think I'm going to volunteer for mid-rats, which means I stay up tonight to cook until around 1 or 2, but then I sleep in tomorrow morning. 2000. I got to climb to the royals of the main mast, which is as high as possible. It gets super sketchy towards the top, but it was really cool. I also got to climb up a second time, just not as high, and we saw dolphins from up on the mast. Someone else from my division got mid-rats, so I can go to sleep early, but I need to get up around 4:30. We have Square Rigger Olympics tomorrow, where we compete in stuff we've learned. We'll get relieved of our mess duty for a little bit to compete. August 14th, 2024, 1200. I'm on mess duty today, so I had to report at 0500. My alarm was set for 4:30, but I couldn't hear it, and I slept through it until 4:50. I had to get up super quick, and I was already on the mess deck by 4:52. I volunteered to be in the wardroom for our duty, which is where the officers eat. It is really nice, and so are all of their living quarters. I got to have eggs to order for breakfast, and I had an omelet with sausage, hash browns, green and red peppers, mushrooms, onions, tomato, and cheese. It was so good. We get to go to port tomorrow, but I'm not sure of the timing for Liberty and stuff. We have a storm coming in this evening. All the sails got taken in overnight, and we're just going to motor in the rest of the way. 1000, August 15th, 2024. We are pulling up to New London right now, but I think we are going to anchor and then port this afternoon. I had watch this morning from 4 to 8, so I'm pretty tired because I've been up since 3. We also spent the rest of the morning shining all the brass on the ship. We're disembarking tomorrow morning at 1000 and heading back to the academy. I certainly have not missed it. At least it will be over in a couple days.